When we deal with the ancient mysteries, it's not a problem that can be solved with one particular approach.
A myriad of diverse approaches are required.
The Egyptian temple can be regarded as an exhaustive, encyclopedic summary of information. It contains effectively all that can be known about the principle to which it is consecrated.
They're using key symbols that they wouldn't be using if they didn't know this stuff.
Experts in a broad spectrum of disciplines.
Art is the bridge between science and spirituality. It has no allegiance to either camp.
If you look at ancient Egypt through the eyes of an artist, you see a very different place. As soon as we started reading the message, we began to understand why there's so much gatekeeping and trolling surrounding these subjects. The ancient message is in many ways the very definition of taboo.
The ancient Egyptians understood the brain and how to achieve altered states of consciousness.
The hypnagogic state, or the third force, is the way into the unconscious.
I was interested in seeing if I could determine a biological basis of mystical states.
Our brains have been designed to allow in other realms and other realities that have been there all the time, surrounding us in every way, in all directions.
This intelligence of the heart, or this kind of consciousness up here of the two, it generates this kind of more living, dynamic perception of the world. So, and isn't that like the Uraeus crown and his Kundalini and the third eye?
Fueling astonishing revelations.
These were people who actually practiced Tantra, were initiated into Tantra. And that Tantra still exists today.
Sexual energy climbs the spine to the brain, and that the result is an awakening, artistic expression, realization, enlightenment.
We see this all the time in Egypt. The pharaoh wears a diadem with the cobra head jutting forth from it.
Revelations from even the most occulted sources.
Egyptology is this peculiar sort of weaving together of some inaccurate esoterics woven in with some definitely inaccurate truth claims about the material nature of reality. So the upshot of that is to have the most materialist cosmology humans have ever come up with, attempting to describe almost the least materialist human cosmology we've ever come up with.
They realized that you could actually hack the operating system of the universe.
I read every single Greco-Egyptian papyri on magic that's ever been found. And it's amazing, magic could be looked at as a technology. Something you do and you get a certain result.
Egypt itself, if you think about it, the egregore of ancient Egyptian magic is quite potent, and it has survived to this day and enthralls us to this day.
Magic is the science and art of causing change to occur in conformity with will.
The one topic that unites all Egyptian religious, spiritual, and magical practice is the concept of Heka.
So what it says to me when I see a gathering like this, which is truly eclectic and has brought together people from many different fields, I think that's it's a very good sign. It's a sign that the world is moving into a new area of inquiry.
Like Isis resurrecting Osiris to birth Horus, restoring order to the world, we resurrect ancient Egypt in our hour of need. Come explore the other Egypt. The resurrected Egypt. Magical Egypt.